Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of Divine-Skyblocks. Just a bit of a recap on where we've got so far. You find me here at my farm. We've outside our ore generator. You'll see that I have expanded, and this is what we did in the last episode. We expanded to add cactus and nether wart into the farm. I have done a couple more layers on that. After last time, I was able to get enough resources to be the soul sand to be able to do that, and this is coming on nicely. You can see that we've now gone up a third layer here, and we've actually got a bit of a gap there which we can fix. There we go, let's just fix that. Yeah, coming on nicely. So before we do start, we have a couple of vote keys. We have 6 vote keys for today that we need to open, so let's just go and do them. Let's visit the spawn area to do that. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, another weird error message. Lovely. Okay, let's see what we get. Remember to shift right click to open all at once. Rabbit spawner, zombie spawner. That's good. We haven't got zombie spawner yet. Gold blocks, iron blocks, and some sky coins. Excellent. IS home. Okie doke. Right. I don't think we can we put the zombie spawner down? Let's just put the rabbit spawner down first. There it is. And shift click and shift right click, and that puts it all in. Can we put the zombie spawner down? Yes, we can. Excellent. That'll come in handy. Now, Mr. Zombie. Here we go, and we can see that all goes into our new chest system. You can see our cactus farm working nicely. I've been able to upgrade the cactus minion to tier 10, which is the top. And if we have a look, that means that every 15 seconds we're gaining a cactus mastery, and the cell drops in 15 seconds. We've got our little auto cell chest here, which is gathering our cactus nicely. I have made a few modifications. I'll talk about that in a second. A few modifications down here. So the mob farm, the ore farm, all feed into these chests. And you can see what I have done as well. I said I was going to do it on the last episode, but I've done it this time just to get it out of the way and done so it can be growing. And we've got, oh, that's weird. We've got glowberries. Glowberries are great for getting your herbalism mastery up, because you can literally just sit here like this and fly through them all, and it's really good for getting your herbalism up. So yeah, that was good to get that up and running. But what are we going to be doing today? So you will notice that we have some jungle trees here, just planted. I wanted to just get some quick wood to get some chests and things like that, and then it occurred to me I don't really have a tree area, so voila, here is our new tree area. Ooh, pardon me. Right, let's just sell the blocks we've got. Where do we? Because we don't need them. Okay, so if we go into our PV3, I think it is, maybe PV. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it was PV3. You'll see that I have a stack of all of the 7 tree types that are in Minecraft. Can I count? Are there 7? Yes, there are 7, but I seem to be missing one. Birch, jungle, cherry, oak, the dark oak, acacia. No, acacia. That's what we need. Oh, weird. Okay, go to the shop, into farming and food, next page, and on the last page, and we're going to get ourselves a stack of acacia wood. So, the idea being, we are going to build ourselves a bit of a tree area. Okay, now we've got 8 tree types, including mangrove. So what we can do is we can actually carve this up into 8 parts. So I'm going to use dirt to do that. Let's see how many blocks we have here. Oh, no. Right. Here we go. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Do you know what? Let's mark it out roughly. Here we go. There we go. We don't need to be mathematical on this channel. There we go. Right, so we're going to mark this like that. Make sure I don't fall off the edge, which I nearly did. Okay. Good. And then let's mark the middle again. Let's say that's the middle. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I think that is is nearest damn it. Maybe one to the left, but maybe it's just an odd number and that's why. Oh, they're trees. We don't want trees. We want to mark with... There we go. Mark all the way along. Okay, now let's go into the middle here and do that, not that. That. Same over here. Let's go get the acacia saplings. Let's mark here. I mean, it would probably be good to mark this out with wood, a nice wooden border, but we might do that at some point just to get it up. We are going for more practical. Okay, we've got 8 relatively equal segments. So, in Minecraft, some trees don't mind being cuddled up next to each other. Other trees do. So we know that, and we can test the theory, because we will get bone meal as well, because what we can do is we can test the theory together and just make sure. So let's put the acacia down. Right, so start in the middle, and let's just put a block of acacia like that. Okay, let's get our bone meal. Will acacia grow next to acacia? 1. Excellent. Right, it will. Okay, good. Good to know. So let's... I did know, to be fair, but I thought we could work a bit of science together on the channel. There we go. Don't want you there. Okay. There we go. I don't want to get too close to the edge, if I can avoid it. Because I don't want it to get too close to the next thing. So what I might do is take this strip off here, like that, and put that on this side, and then it's a little bit more evened up. There we go. Okay, good. Right, so that's acacia. Let's look at, well, we know that oak definitely loves a good hug. So we can put all the oak together like that. We know that you can build big, thick clumps of trees with oak. There we go. That looks good. Maybe another one on this side here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like it. Like it. Okay. Right. What about jungle? Now, I think jungle doesn't, because we've got jungle here and these haven't grown. I'm pretty certain that jungle doesn't like having friends. So we'll have to spread the jungle ones out enough that they will grow. So that means that we're not going to get as many jungle trees as I would have liked. But that's okay. I mean, the idea is that we get a good source of each wood type. I want to be able to get my wood masteries up as well. So yeah, there we go. So that's good for jungle. Right, I think cherry loves being together. I think that cherry, the colour of love, loves a good hug. Let's just try it. 1. There we go. Okay, so we know that cherry likes it, and cherry loves spreading out as much as possible, as you can see. So random, really random branches. So okay, so let's just spread the cherry tree out like that. There we go. Say spread it out. I don't mean spread it out. I mean spread the seedlings. There we go. Now I don't want to get too close to my mob farm. You see we're already touching the mob farm, and it's fine. Strip farm, but yeah, I would ideally like if they didn't, because I'd like to be able to maneuver alongside, but there we go. I'm sure the trees won't play ball. Okay, where are we up to? We're now on mangrove. Now that's an interesting one. Does mangrove like growing next to each other? Let's try. And there's one mangrove. Oh, yes. Okay. Good. And they also love interfering with... oh. Look at all that. Right, okay. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Right. Oop. Ran a piece of dirt there because we broke it out the ground by accident. Right, let's put these mangrove propagules down. Now I hate how they are random in the square. Now I know that is more true to real life, but my OCD really has issues with the fact that you don't get the propagules in the same part of the square. But hey, game's not just for me, so I appreciate that it's, you know, some people might like that. Some people might think it's a little bit more natural. Right, okay. There we go, that's mangrove. Right, next is dark oak. Now, dark oak is my favourite wood type. Absolute favourite. I don't think it grows together. No, and I know that might be because of that. Does it grow together? Oh, it does grow together. Oh, interesting. There's me telling you about my favourite wood type, and I actually got a clue that it loves a good hug. That's good. That's good to know. I love dark oak. It's such a nice colour of wood, and actually I find it quite easy to harvest as well. I quite like that you can just, you know, stay here and just I wind myself up the tree. I know, I love it. It's great. I'm just going to move them over one and then there. I'm going to move them to here, over more towards this side, just so it's a little bit more central in the growing area like that. He says, yes, that looks. Yeah, maybe a little bit less central, but it's fine. Okay. Right, we've got birch. Now, I think birch loves a hug as well. I think it does. There we go. Yes, it does. There we go. Right. So let's put our birch down. Okay. Over here. Yeah. Like that. Now, you know, I think what I'm gonna let this stuff grow naturally. You know, if I was really in need of the saplings, then I would bone meal more just to get more saplings so that I could do it. But I'm not in a massive need for it, and you know, I don't want to fill the square completely because I do like the idea of keeping them in nice, you know, combined little areas. And then spruce. Now I think spruce is not a lover, if I remember correctly. Let me just check. Let's see, shall we? See how spruce likes it. That doesn't like growing at all. Is that because it's next to? No, it can't, because it's next to another sapling. Let's just find out why it's not growing. Is it because it's near the edge of the map? The spruce. Will another spruce tree grow next to it? It will. Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, okay. And it creates podsol underneath as well. And I've just completely ruined that. I need to... There we go. Let me put the dirt back down. I think it's podsol. Is that right? Is that what it's called? I think it is. Okay, right. So we can... Oh, that's good. I like that. Again, spruce is another one of my favourite trees because, again, they grow dead tall and they're just easy to harvest. You know, you can either get to the top of one, if you're in survival Minecraft, you can use an elytra to get to the top and just... That is really, really not central, but hey, that's good. And we can see we've already got some trees growing. So yeah, you can use an elytra and you can go to the top and then dig down. That's how I like to do it. Right, okay, our wood types all seem to be growing nicely. Look at that. Look at them mangrove ones. And that's the mangrove wood is in there. It's that red wood in there. And it's lovely, lovely different colours. Okay, great. So that was good. That is our tree area. Now, why did I plant these, you might be asking? Well, he did it because one of the things I do want to also do this episode is get cocoa beans up and running. Okay, so, and I have a way of doing it. I don't know whether it's the right way of doing it, but it was certainly really I find it one of the best ways of getting cocoa beans when I'm on my other attempt at Skyblock. So well, let's chop down. Let's get rid of all of these leaves. I don't want to, you know, like I've said before, use your farmer's harvester to get the leaves, just because the saplings drop underneath you, and therefore you can they drop. Basically, you are collecting them as you are collecting the leaves. So rather than leaving the leaves to decay naturally, and there's a chance that you lose some of the drops, you get pretty much your all the jungle ones underneath. And then let's use our axe. Let's jump up. There we go. And then let's not fly. Let's jump. There we go. And then let's dig down like that. This is why I like the tall trees. There we go. And then farmer's harvester. Let's get what we can from that. That's that. There we go. Excellent. Okay. The other thing is that the leaves don't go too far down. They are nice. You know, they sit just nicely, you know, and I know that sometimes you get them in the middle of the tree and sometimes you get them at the top, but, you know, just, you know, nice to be able to just harvest the leaf. I just find some of these bigger trees much easier to harvest than, much more satisfying to harvest than the oak ones, because you can just literally, you know, you're just digging down like that, and it's great. It's I just love the big tall trees, the spruce tree, the jungle tree, but dark oak again is one of my favourite. Is my favourite wood type. Right, let's gather up all these saplings, because we're moving these away. We're not having the trees here; they're just here because I need jungle wood. Get them saplings up. Let's go up the tree. Okay. You can use, I use my farmer's harvester, but you can use an axe to get rid of leaves on this. I think, do I have the enchantment? Lumberjack 2? No, I don't. But there is an enchantment that you can get on your axe that breaks leaves instantly. But these seem to be, I think it's because of the haste or the efficiency maybe. These seem to be breaking pretty instantly anyway. And you can use your hoe, which is what you would normally use in survival Minecraft. Or you can use your axe. There is also a point of shears on this as well. Let me just have a drink 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Shears. Shears collect leaves, but there's an enchant that you can get on the shears on these servers that means that when you actually use the shears, it gets rid of all the leaves that are touching that bunch at once. So if I was to sit here and use the shears with the enchant, all of the leaves would break instantly. The problem is you don't get the seedlings, you just get the leaves. So you don't get the seedlings. So whilst it's great if you're just planning, if you're not interested or you don't need any of the seedlings, if you're just trying to gather the wood, it's great because you can just use that. And especially if you put them in close proximity, you know, these here would get rid of these as well because they're touching. I just find it so easy to do. But yeah, like I said, just be careful because it doesn't give you any of the saplings back. Okay, right. So back to my point around what I was planning to do for cocoa beans. So I do have this area here, right? That was for cocoa beans. Was one of the things. But I do have a different sort of way of doing it. I originally had a wall of jungle with the cocoa beans on them, and you just literally go along here and get the cocoa beans. But I did actually find what I think is a better way of doing it. So let's just get rid of this dirt here. Right. So what I did was no, I didn't do that. wrong place. Here like this. No, again, I've done that wrong. I need 2 spaces in between. So, 1, 2. Oh, no, not. Oh, this episode is going great tonight. Okay, that's right. Yeah, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And this is another reason why I did I needed to do the tree farm first, is because I need a lot. That's not right. I need a lot of jungle logs to be able to do this, and I'll explain why. It'll all make sense soon, I promise. Eventually, when I finished not being able to count in 2s, 2 and then 2. Right. Okay. And then we go up. Right. Go up. Not bones. I need the jungle. Okay. And we build up like this on all of them. Now you can go, because this is Skyblock, you can go as high as you want. But I don't want to overkill it. I don't want to go so that you can't see the top. But the idea being that and we'll just do, they're all even. Right, okay. Then we go to the shop. Go into farming. Cocoa beans. Let's buy ourselves an inventory full. I know my inventory is pretty full anyway, but like that. And then what you do is, are they the same height? Yeah. You then pop your cocoa beans on the tree like that, and because of the way you position them, which is why I said you needed 2 spaces and put them on the end one. That's all right. Come on, come on. All right. All the way along. All the way along. Like that. Okay, so you just do this on all 4 sides of your jungle wood. Now, cocoa beans grow really quick. I knew that wasn't the same height. It wasn't, was it? People will have been shouting at me watching this to be like, it's not the right height. There we go. It is now. You see, they're already growing. You can see we've got fully grown one already. So that, you know, that's the idea. The idea is you just do it that way. I mean the point to this is it's a vertical farm rather than a horizontal one. You know, and I suppose there is an argument to go as, you know, just 1 pillar vertically up, because you can just stand on the top and then just look down and hold your harvest button down and harvest all the way down. It's great, and actually, you know, when you get your farmer's harvester, when you get to the bottom, the seeds have literally planted behind you. It's quite fascinating to watch, to be fair. I know that sounds weird, but it is. It's quite interesting to watch how it does it. But yeah, so this is how I'm proposing that I do my cocoa beans, and then you know I go to the top of a pillar. If it lets me go to the top of the pillar, go to the top of the pillar, stand on the pillar, edge myself off, hold down my click button, and then just go right down to the bottom and harvest everything. It's such an efficient way of doing it. I think you know I tried it, and they were, you know, the trees that I had in the other series were much taller than these trees, and I think I will probably do that. I'll probably go taller on these trees, because it's gonna be a problem that I've put them right on the edge of the world, of my usable area. But we can always get some sky coins and expand the world so that we're not squashed as much in the corner. But yeah, that is my cocoa bean farm idea. Whether I'm not for 1 second saying this is the most efficient cocoa bean farm, and I'm sure that if I put that, I would get loads of clickbait. But that's not what this is. This is just the one that I used, that I found the easiest. And like I said, I had a horizontal one where you could just go along, and I just found myself breaking the jungle wood too easily as I was harvesting, and you have to go back, put the jungle wood back in, and your jungle wood's gone because it's gone in one of your one of your hoppers, and you got to find it. It's just unnecessary hassle. But this, it's just nice little efficient way of doing it. It might not work for everyone. I'm not for any stretch of imagination saying this is the best way of doing it. This is just the best way for me. And like I said, these are diddy trees compared to the ones I had on the other server, because you can literally make them as tall as you want. So so yeah, that is my cocoa bean farm idea. Yeah, there you go. Try it. For those who are doing the Skyblock series that might be watching, just try it. See. This is going terribly. See whether it works for you. See which one, whether you prefer a horizontal one or whether you present the vertical ones like me. And I think, with it being on the edge of my world as well, I might, because although I'm going to expand the border, I'm not actually going to go bigger than the actual dimensions of the world I've got now. We haven't got long left in the season. We've only got another 6 episodes, 5 episodes, something like that after this to go to the end, because we start the new server next Saturday, the 15th. So I'm not planning on going too big too quick on this. So yeah, it's nice to just have it right up against the edge of the area. So yeah, let me know in the comments whether you think this is a good idea, whether this is, oh, someone else did this. I haven't stolen this of anyone. This is just an idea I came up with. I might not even been the first person to come up with. I'm pretty certain I'm not. But so I apologise if people think, oh well, such a YouTuber thought I came up with that idea. You've copied them. I haven't copied them because I didn't know. But I'm certainly not claiming this idea to be my own. This is just the best way I find it. So yeah. There we go. So we've got cocoa beans. Well, when we get back to this end, let's see if we've got any. You can see they're growing nicely. They'll be ready in no time to harvest. And we will do in the next episode. And if they are grown, I'm recording another episode after this. So they might not be grown by that episode, but as soon as they are available to grow, I will absolutely. They're fully grown. I will absolutely do that, and we can see together where we feel that's the right, whether it's good or not. Okay, good. Because the other thing is, because this episode has been a very tree sort of episode, but the reason for that is I'm trying to get to a place where I can get the super axe. If we go to masteries, we go into crafting, into recipes, we go to all recipes, and super pickaxe, bow, slave blade, fishing rods. Where's the tools one? Mastery crafting table, USPs. I thought there was a tools one. Maybe it's not. Maybe the super axe is not available on this one. This server. Strange. Interesting. Yeah, all the minions pages and pages of minutes. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. So the super axe, there's the super axe. The super axe provides fortune upgrades. We just need wood to do it. To get the actual mastery, you need to the actual recipe for it. What do we have? Oh, we can't. We won't have it yet. You've got to chop down. So you've got to get up to mastery T1 on the different wood types. So you know, hopefully we'll leave them to grow. Let them grow nicely, and I might even bone meal some of the ones in between. Chop them all down. Get ourselves a decent axe, and then that is one less thing crossed off our shopping list of things we need to do in this short season. So yeah, so I think we will call that an episode there. I'm just harvesting with my farmer's harvester the sugar cane. You can see that that's selling, making me a nice little wage there. There we go. Have we got everything? Yep. Oh. Oh, that's not the right one. I really probably should get rid of that there. Have I got? No. Okay. Right, okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. Let's tell you what, let's just do a lucky block before we go. Mob hopper, ore hopper, 10 gold blocks, 10 copper blocks, 5,000 XP, 10,000 money, 5,000 money, 5,000 XP, 2,500 sky coins, 5,000 money, 5,000 XP, 10,000 XP, a random kit, 25,000, random shuffle, and diamond lucky block. And you can see I'm 17 of 17 because of the upgrades to my island. So yeah, some nice little bits there. We've got a random kit there which we don't need or use, and we'll just put that into our PV1. There we go. Oh, we got some more hoppers there. It was nice to get some more hoppers. I think I put my hoppers in here. Yes, I did. Put them in there. Okay, great. Thank you very much. So like I said, thank you very much for joining, and catch me again for episode 8. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.